I wanted the opportunity to attend a university that was consistently ranked tops in the world with a world-class degree that would be a signal of excellence to everyone I came across.
I guess I was drawn to Oxford because of its reputation, obviously, as a great institution. I think the MLF in particular was really interesting for me because I studied an undergraduate course in finance and in law. So it was interesting to see, I guess, how those two connected together. And for me, the course really, was a really good starting point for that as well for my career.
The faculty are both from the Said Business School and from the Oxford Law faculty, and it's actually quite unique to find faculty members from these disciplines to work so closely together as they do in Oxford. In addition to the faculty, there's of course the students, and actually the students from my year were remarkable. We're still in touch, so we've become great friends. But also in terms of learning, they were, as useful and as inspiring as the faculty at Oxford. They come from a variety of backgrounds, they've done different things, they are from different ages, and so learning from them throughout the degree has been fantastic as well.
It's not only the academic excellence that the institution is famous for, it's also the type of teaching that goes on there. It's not just classroom type teaching where you have someone who comes into the class and just generally tells you a whole bunch of stuff. There are seminars, there are tutorials, there's the opportunity to contribute to your own education because you're encouraged to learn on your own and then discuss it with the lecturers.
Obviously the teaching and the academia was to a very high standard. I particularly liked the tutorial systems, and I was very impressed with the way that we were constantly encouraged to question things or to think critically. So an exam question, for example, wasn't regurgitate the law on this. It was, question the law on this. Do you think this is a good law? How would you improve it? Which I thought was fantastic.
So if you think about your interest in law and finance, there's really very few degrees that cater to these two disciplines in an integrated way, like Oxford does. The benefit of the MLF is actually twofold in my opinion. First, it's about the structure of the program itself. The program covers in very great depth some aspects of finance and financial economics, but it also covers in great depth various aspects of law that you choose to pursue, in my case, financial regulation and corporate law. And then what's really great is it puts the two together and creates an integrated analytical framework that has both influences from practice and from theory. And that's really a unique kind of perspective that I think very few places other than Oxford offer.
I chose the MLF because it brought the business world and the legal world together, which I found a lot of lawyers had difficulty with, especially lawyers who worked in commercial law and didn't know how to read a balance sheet. So I've always thought that it was very important to bring the two together, and that's why I did an undergraduate in commerce, accounting, and that's why I chose the MLF.
If you want to become a practitioner in the legal sector, you need to understand the financial system that supports the work that you're doing and that provides context to the work that you're doing. If you want to work in an investment bank, you need to understand how the contracts you create are both formed by law and by finance. Similarly, if you want to work in policy, you need to know what the law is, how you can use it to achieve a particular objective, and creating that link of analysis is something that you learn in the MLF.